Hello, I am Russell96, and welcome back to another episode of my Dark Souls 2 playthrough. I'm over here in the Grand Cathedral, because I looked into all the stuff I missed, like, on the blind playthrough part of the DLC, and apparently, I guess it's kind of hinted at in the game, and I kind of caught on to that, not just this. I didn't get the specifics of it. But basically, you have to farm a bunch of Lois souls, and then you get stuff from her. And apparently it's at breakpoints where 5 of them will get you the first 2 things, then the next one is 15, which is another thing. Then the next one is either 35 or 30, I'm fairly sure it's 35, so I haven't quite gotten there yet. But it takes a long time to farm those. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. And how you go about farming them is helping people co-op the boss, because it seems that the drop rates are better when you do that. And as your sign is down, I would jump down into the pit and kill them. But I farmed them in my world to extinction, so I'm going to have to bonfire ascetic. And I'm actually thinking it might work better. Like, if all the Lois Knights are still there, it might work better just to never kill the boss and just keep killing all of the charred Lois Knights and then aged feather out of there and rinse and repeat, because I think that would work fairly well. Anyway, let's get our first, like, 2 batches of loot.
I sense a night's joyous elation. Kind visitor, please accept my gratitude.
And we get a Lois gauntlets and leggings. Nice. Oh, stuff exploded.
Kind visitor, please accept my gratitude.
Lois armor. And does she actually take... No, she does not take the souls. That's cool.
I am even magnificent.
Okay, so it does appear that the next breakpoint is 35, which really doesn't affect me all that much because I believe that is the breakpoint where you get the what's it called? Helmet. Wow. Just wow at that. Anyway, I don't really think I would wear that all that often because this armor looks pretty good. And the helmet looks kinda weird because it's basically a repaired that, and yeah. Actually, what do the engraved gauntlets look like with it? It doesn't really match the rest of my armor, and the... Ooh. Like, the side plates are a bit big, if you ask me. Yeah, I'm not really sure how much I like it. I thought I would kinda like it more than I do, but I don't. I like the legs, though. The legs look decent. It would look a lot better if it didn't have those ridiculous bits of metal going down the side. Anyway, let's run over to Ornifex to get the souls, or the 2 boss souls we got last episode at the very end of it. Yep. Yep, I keep forgetting I farmed all those spiders to extinction. Looks like the basilisk is gone too. Let's get the stuff. Okay, it would be trade. I think that's it. Lois Greatsword. Soul of Lud. Or Lud. I'm not sure. Then Lois Shield. The soul of the other one. So let's get that. And... looking... doesn't look like there's anything else. And then that. Okay, let's look at this great sword. And yeah, I may have a few of all of the Lois everything, or charred Lois everything. It looks like it's pure physical, and it looks like it's a quality weapon, which is nice. And does the shield have any stats? No, it does not, but it scales with magic. It's a pretty fancy shield. Ooh, it looks like it gives a healing effect also. It's probably not very significant. It looks like a fairly standard one-handed moveset. Oh. Don't hold it like a greatsword, though. Ooh. It has the nice R1, or yeah, two-handed R1s, like the Lois or charred Lois greatsword. Was that a rapier poke? Ooh, I like it. It's a little bit slower than a rapier poke, but it's a stab on a two-handed R2. That's pretty cool. But the one-handed is still overhead. Okay. Running attack is still a good spin to win. And that's that looks like a long sword stabbing attack, two-handed. Okay. I think this might be a weapon worth looking into, because it's like it's a very agile great sword. And how does it compare lengthwise? That makes it a little bit difficult to tell. Wait. Looks like it's the exact same length as a great sword, which is cool. And its base damage is... I think it would turn out being decently strong, but even if it's a little weaker than the Claymore, I think that its moveset would make up for it. I'm just making sure this weapon didn't have the same moveset. And anyway, this is a more pyromancy weapon, so not really what we're looking for. Okay, let's equip our main weapons, and yeah, I'm gonna switch out of that armor for now. The legs actually match this armor fairly well. I like it. I wonder, do these legs look really good for the Watcher set? Cause yeah, I don't really like the way the Watcher legs even look, and yes, they do. Okay, how much do these legs weigh? 7.5. That really does not help the Fashion Souls on my Faith build. Bit too heavy. And I think those are even heavier than Alva's. Yep. Okay, anyway, I also, in the researching process, I also found all sorts of other stuff that I had missed. So, that is what we are going to quickly do. I'm trying to think of the best way to get to all the places. Well, first, let's go to that one. Apparently, I'm thinking it's the part where I never, up in those 3 chests that were frozen over earlier. Not sure if this is the right way to get there, but, over that way there was a ledge I could jump down to get, a dark clutch ring. It's something I do not need at all on this build, but might as well get it, so yeah, we're running over there quickly. And I'll probably work on farming the full, 50 Lois souls off camera, because you get a lot of stuff at that. You get the Dark Child Soul, which is a curved sword weapon that has a unique property, and also it unlocks getting the Ivory King's armor at Mahal. The armors die in Majula. So that would be the main reason I would want to get the full 50 souls. And if I decide it's really not worth it for fashion souls, then I will probably never go through getting all of that stuff on any other build, because it takes a lot of time to go through everything to get it. And that backstep dodge, that crit though, nice. But yeah, fairly sure it's becoming a general consensus that it is not worth farming 50 of those souls for the armor. But if it looks really cool, I'll probably just live without it. Then again, it might be significantly... Oh god, let's not die to these. Juke the corner. Sip, sip. Run around. Boom. Awesome. Okay, I think I'm just going to speed run this next part because we still have another area to go to. And yeah, I think that should be close to about it for the DLC, except for farming all 50 of the souls, which is going to probably take another like 2 hours or so. All them lasers. Okay, I'm trying to think. Can I get past or into the room with minimal enemies? I think they're probably gonna run after me, but we shall see. Hopefully they did. Oh, that worked. That didn't. Oh, thank God for stairs. Nice. I wonder if they drop any more armor, or any more of their armor except for their robe. Then again, it looks like the retainer's coat, or whatever it's called, it looks like the hood is just down. Like, it looks like they have their hood up, but the armor piece, like you actually get as a drop, it has the hood down. Which is kind of disappointing, because that'd be a nice hood to have by itself, but what you gonna do? Not have fancy hood, that's what. La-da-da. We're dead. Okay. Like, I looked down here multiple times. Oh, yeah, look, there's an item. I just figured it would have been one of those items you cannot get. A monastery charm. Oh, there's another item. Okay. Getting kind of worried there. Dark clutch ring ×1. Oh, that's how you get up here. Too bad for them guys, we don't have to go there, so let's just leave while we can. Then the other thing, the other thing is behind an invisible wall, where I thought there would be an invisible wall, but failed to actually trigger said invisible wall. So yeah. And I'm trying to think of the fastest way to get down there. I actually think that it would be fastest to go from this one, because it's like right before one of the Lois nights. So yeah, I think it would be this way. And also, farming the Lois souls has butchered my soul memory more. I'm now at 13.2. So I'm approaching the max tier soul memory of 15 million, and then yeah, PvP should be interesting, because I don't believe that there are too many soul level 150s who like are at that soul memory, because it's a lot of really high level players. Looks like we're safe. Okay, supposedly it's on the right wall. That's very not subtle. Oh wait, I have to drop down. So I was correct that I had not gotten to that, like, cross-section area. Oh god. Why? And apparently these guys drop their armor also, so let's actually quickly switch that out for loot ring. Put on loot chest. And let's put this on because the mimic head is a little bit unwieldy. Only a little bit. Oh shoot. That's not good. That crit was good. Ah. So the invader doesn't know how to get down here, and that I don't die before they even get here. But yeah, I'm figuring that those guys' armor is fairly rare, because, I mean, I don't have it. Or I haven't gotten a drop of it, so yeah. And I'm thinking it might be a little too icy, because I mean the entire thing is covered in ice, so yeah. Let's actually switch back to... I just realized he would drop down, or they would drop down from above me, so let's not stand under that. Keep feeling like they're just gonna run up behind me and backstab me because I don't know what to expect up here. Yep, it's a chest. Oh, this is the chest we saw. That's cool. Fire clutch ring. And apparently there is a great bow somewhere here, I think. Might be in another hidden chest. Or invisible wall. Not sure. Try below. Oh! That's down here. Radiant Life Gem. Would you look at that? And here's another chest. Not a mimic out of 10. Okay, I think that is all of the loot. Actually, never mind. I know there is for sure one more ring, and that is the Be Human as Invader ring. Which, unfortunately, is in the bad place of terrible times. I guess in the meantime I could show you that great bow I just picked up as we wait for Invader. Oh, 45 strength. I guess you have to two-hand bows anyway. Lanifer. Only I can use it, so yeah. That one-shot that guy? That must have been... Oh, that's the one I knocked down. It has a very... Oh god. I found the invader. And they mean business. Meh. Wow. So rude. Actually, let's jump down here, because if I die, I don't want all of my souls. So rude. That was a good move jumping down there, because I did not want to have to run all the way around to get my 2 million souls. I really should have expected that. Just... yeah. Anyway, let's get my stuff after selecting an actual weapon, because unupgraded bow, where is it? Arc sword. Okay, let's run over, get my souls, and then And the thing is, the ring is on a corpse. A little bit to the right of where the bridge is. Like, it's up on the cliff side. To the right of where the bridge is. So, it's not like it's in a fun to get to spot by any means. It's pretty much at the end of the entire area. So, yeah. I guess I'll try to just get it like this run, like basically take off my armor and whatnot, put on a ring, and the dogs are barking again. So yeah, that's a thing. Sounds like people are home, so I might mute my mic, which should be interesting if I'm trying to run. I don't know. Anyway, let's see if I can get there in like one attempt, and yeah, if I don't, I'll just keep going until I do get there, because I think I've already captured the annoyingness that is this area, so yeah. Yeah, aggro a horse early, I think. Okay, going good so far. Oh, am I already at the other? I don't know where I am. Oh, I'm up here. Actually, I have to end up on the right anyway, so just keep going this way. It's actually going really well. Except for the entire not being able to see thing, but kinda gotten used to that. Oh, wait. Okay, we are over here now. We want to avoid that guy, so let's run over this way. Because he has a ranged attack unlike the other NPC, so it's no bueno if we aggro him. Now that I think about it, is it still just the one? Probably just jinxed it. Okay. There's two now. Still just kind of running. Sun's over there. I think I'm going too far to the right. Where is it? It's all the way over there. No. Yes. Yes, I don't even care. I don't even care that they killed me. I got it. I think it might have actually worked better if instead of going, like, through the center, like, along the marked out path, well, marked out in quotations. I think it might have worked better if I would have simply just went around the long way like that, because I think there was only two at a time. Anyway, this ring, what it does is, it makes you appear human as an invader. It doesn't, like, it basically is this ring, only opposite, as an invader. So, I guess to demonstrate this, what we could technically do is invade someone. So yeah. Which kinda leads into another thing, since this pretty much, like, this video isn't done yet, I'm still going to cut and get the final 50-some souls, or final 20 souls to get everything involved in the DLC. And, I mean, I haven't gotten every single item there is in the game. Like, I haven't farmed the Painting Guardian set or Monastery set, whatever it's called in this game. Like, there's still all that type of stuff, but, like, the armor for the final DLC boss, the final boss, well, actually, The two cats were the final bosses I fought, but yeah, I got the sword and shield from those guys, so yeah. Anyway, the cool thing about that ring is, look at me, I'm a human. And, like, this ring is awesome in that sense, because, I mean, like, it makes invasions a lot more, I guess, immersive, because it's not like, I'm not glowing a ridiculous red, I'm a person, and I look awesome. I'm doing, like, 50 less damage per hit, but I look awesome. I think this might be one of the guys I co-opt alongside with to get voice souls. Come on. You want me to bow? Come on. Let's fight. Ooh. Oh god, that damage. Got to be more careful. Well, we got 2-shot. Okay, let's try another invasion, because that was kind of pathetic. I thought I would have stunned him before he got that spell off, but apparently not. Or that might have been like a latency thing. But yep, human as invader. So cool. So that guy that invaded us earlier was indeed not a hacker. Because I think hackers can manipulate the aura they have, or eliminate the aura they should have. It's kind of saddening to see how much stuff hackers can do in this game. That guy is dead. But that guy is not. Okay. I think he might be in this tower. Or in the top of it, at least. Yeah, he's up here. I think I definitely heard a silver talisman, I believe. No, that was... He... Oh my god, they freaking... They Seed of a Tree of Gianted me. I only do that to NPC invaders. Oh my god, my internet's not doing too hot today, it appears. Oh my god! Okay, I don't think I can really PvP right now if that connected. Because, like, they were only, like, halfway through the backstab animation and it warped me back, so... I think I'll try one more and then I'll cut, and then... I'll spend, like, another 2 hours over the next few days, because, I mean, I have quite a while until the videos catch up to this one, especially if I do an every other day release, because I don't really feel like rushing it, because school work and I need to do more Minecraft videos and whatnot. Let's see if, like, right now this guy doesn't look like he's lagging at all. We'll let him kill him. And this is unbelievably confusing, as of, like, I'm human in another person's world. Never done that before in a Souls game. Actually, I never really PvP'd in Demon Souls, because I played it after Dark Souls, so yeah. Okay, let's go. Fight. Okay, this fight seems to be much better so far. I knew he was going to try the parry. Also, I've gotten really accustomed to, like, fighting unlocked. Oh god. Well, I don't think that backstab trigger was anything, like, unusual. Oh god. The damage. Oh god. Oh god. Whew. I like this fight. It's been a lot better than the other fights. Oh, good. GG, guy. Good game. Good game. Okay, I think that was a good enough fight to, like, PvP. Yeah, I like that fight. Okay, anyway, as I said earlier, I am going to go through the mundane process of farming 20 more Lois souls. Actually, what upgrade materials do I all have? Because I want to mess around with that Lois Greatsword some. 5. Guess I'm gonna have to farm some of those, but that's not much of an issue. But yep, I will see you guys after I have done all of that stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be a while. Well, it's gonna be like 2 seconds. I'm just gonna cut now. Okay, I've been doing a lot of farming for Lois souls, and I'm up to 48. And basically, what I ended up doing was, I bonfire ascetic the bonfire here to respawn the boss fight, and I've been continually fighting. Well, I haven't really been fighting the boss. I've just been fighting the, like, Lois Knights for the Lois souls, and I figured I would show you guys one actual run, and let's hope we get the final 2 in this run, then we'll get the final bits and bobs. And if you noticed before I switched to stuff, I am using the Lois Knight boots and gloves, and it goes really well with the Alva set. And then I put on the Desert Sorceress hood, because it's so close to perfectly matching the Alva. It's just like a few shades lighter than the Alva set. Oh god, the Pyro. You darn guy. Let's walk a little bit. Okay, we haven't gotten any drops yet. What are you doing, you guy? Okay, that guy's coming at me hot. Well, they're both coming at me hot. Oh god. Shoot. Shoot. For the most part, this entire farming process went relatively cleanly, but like sometimes, like they're doing right now, they just kind of corner me, and then it's a bad time for me. Yeah. Oh, we got a drop. Let's hope it's Lois Soul. Okay, we need one more. I think we should be able to get it. Well, I think it's only these 2. But yeah, apparently the Lois Greatsword, even though you get it by trading a boss soul, it upgrades using Twinkling Titanite, and I am having a very fun time with that weapon. And okay, we got the 50. Let's quickly get out of here before the boss spawns, because yeah, I really don't have any reason to fight that guy again, because you only get a dex-based Ultra Greatsword, which I have not yet tested out. But at the same time, I really don't have the necessary stats. Well, not stats. I don't have the petrified dragon bones to fully upgrade it. So it's really not like very high on my list of stuff to do. So yeah. Anyway, the Lois Greatsword. It's a little bit weaker than the Claymore, but not enough to like make it obsolete, because the moveset is what makes this weapon amazing, because like it's a good weapon. And that accurately describes it.
My sense of nights,
And I actually recorded a bit of PV. Well, I use Shadowplay to like shadow record stuff. So I have a few fights with this weapon, and unfortunately, what I feel like is the best two fights had copyrighted music playing in the background, so I would have to mute those, and then I would probably put other music over it.
Very
Oh,
close.
they're saying stuff. And we got the Lois helmet, which it's an interesting looking helmet, to say the least. And yeah. Basically, I don't, depending on what the king set looks like, I don't think I will really be getting the full 50 Lois souls on my other builds. Looks like we can go up here now, which is interesting. We just walked
Kind
on the
visitor,
dress type thing.
I am not the only being born of dark.
Yeah, I killed your
You will
siblings.
face hardship like no other.
I already
Take
killed them.
this.
Oh.
My sisters are as a thick dark. Their lust
Huh.
for souls insatiable. May you find the will to
What's she
resist
gonna
their
give us?
desires.
Soul of Alsana, Silent Oracle.
Go on, kind visitor. May
He's
you
wearing the
reach your
retainer
journey's
robe,
end
only it's
one
bigger.
day.
He's very small
Go
looking.
on, kind. May you reach. Go on. May you reach your.
Wait, so is she a child of dark essentially sabotaging the other childs of dark? Because she just gave us her soul. Yep, wrong button. Oh my god, I keep hitting the wrong. I think. Oh, there it goes. Soul of Alsana, Oracle of Eliom Lois, who prays in silent vigilance. This child of dark in reverence of the reverence of the apocalypse, devotes herself to a ritual in hopes of appeasing the raging flame. The wondrous soul of this augur of fear can be used to acquire boss weapon. So let's first run over to Ornifex. I'm not sure if I'll include it, but in one of the PvP matches, I fought a person using this boss weapon. I think it's basically just a run-of-the-mill curved sword, so not sure. And I'm not even sure what the stats are for it. Okay, where is it? There it is. Oh, it's like actually Eliom Lois. Is that it? Looks like it. Okay. And it does not look like we have the stats to properly use it, but we can still look at it. Just look at it. Very fancy. It's like two blades woven together. And I think that is if that attack heals, and I'm assuming you need the faith requirement for it, that will heal you. It's like, yeah, S scaling with Dex. This might be, well, it doesn't scale with faith at all, so I'm not really sure how good it would actually translate to, like, a faith character. Okay, let's go back to Majula and check out the King's armor. Or Ivory King's armor, or Burnt Ivory King's armor. So many words. Also, another thing is, in the PvP videos, I decided it was much, much, much cooler to wear the Ring of Living rather than roll slightly further with the Royal Soldier's Ring, because I don't need the extra equip load because this weapon's 6 units lighter than the Arced Sword, so I had some weight to spare. Even though I did put on heavier legs and gloves and zero point 0.6 more for the hat because I wasn't wearing anything to begin with. So yeah, it's not very effective, but I feel like just having the like a few more distant, a little bit further rolls isn't that much helpful. If I was going to use a third ring or a fourth ring, it would probably be the steel protection or life ring. Actually, the life ring wouldn't be that bad of an idea, because the thing I'm experiencing a lot on this build recently is being one-shot by a lot of things. Like, for example, I'm actually, if I do include a PvP at the end of this video, it's probably going to be the 2 fights against a set of 3 gankers. In one of the fights, one of the fights I didn't, record, and by record I mean shadow play, like phantom recording. This armor might even look better, but it weighs more. Actually, scratch that. It's too burnt. But, is it really just like a it's like good, slightly more charred, then really burnt. It's literally the same model between all 3 of them. Really? Why would the king be wearing the same armor? But this doesn't really look like it's much different. Yeah. It's basically the same, only it has a cape. Darn it. I was hoping for more unique armor. And then, this helmet's really interesting. It's like the crown built into the, normal headpiece. Is it even, off-center? Yeah, the face on it isn't even facing straight forward. It's definitely not what I wanted, as far as fashion souls go. Is it really, the same point? Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much that crown built into a Lois helm, which is interesting. Okay, now, I seriously think that's pretty much it, because we got all of the stuff. We haven't gotten every single item in the game, but that would take another, it would just be kinda redundant to go back through for the next few episodes to get everything. So I think I'm just going to call, I guess, the PvE series here, because it's the 100th episode of Dark Souls 2 playthrough. We went through New Game and New Game Plus on this character. And yeah, if you stuck around for this series, I'm glad you did. And yeah, I'll end this video off with, I would say probably close to 10, well, probably closer to 8 minutes of PvP. It's only 2 fights, but I would say they're really fun fights, because, yeah, anyway, that's it for this episode, and I'll probably eventually get around to making PvP, dedicated PvP videos, but those take a lot of editing to make them more or less worthwhile. So if you enjoyed this final episode, feel free to leave a like, and yeah, hopefully I have time to continue making Dark Souls 2 videos only more focused on PvP. But yep, I hope you enjoy the PvP clips to follow, and bye.